Here in Uganda, with right to play, children learn with their balls. Here in Uganda, with the rational group, we want to teach the children now. Here in Uganda, with the rational group, we want to teach the children now. With our ball. Come on, I bounce my, I bounce.
Welcome everybody, and we hope that by the end of the 2 days we'll be all better at what we do. You should feel excited about what is going to come.
Wow.
This is just a snapshot of what is coming.
You have the ball. You put it here. You shake it. You shake it. Wonderful. I was just bringing your attention that I have the ball to speak and you have the ball to listen to me. I'm going to ask a question, you have the ball to answer. Are we together? Wonderful. We're doing a 2-day core training, basically teaching the new teachers in school about how to implement right to play activities with the children in the community.
Follow the leader, follow the leader.
They are training us how to coach children back in our schools, because our children have a right to play, but not just playing, but playing and at the same time learning something.
With right to play, we use sport and play as an approach to learning. We look at empowering and educating children and the youth to be able to overcome effects of poverty, conflict and disease.
Our children are in danger. Defilement, dropping out of school, poverty. They have very poor parents.
Children, even adults, are getting HIV and AIDS infections because they do not know how to prevent the spread. We have early pregnancies. We have children like from 9 to 12, sometime back in a paper, we had children getting pregnant. So these are we are trying to give children knowledge. We have challenges of poverty. We cannot address that, but we rather give a child the knowledge that will help them reach far. While the child is playing, the child is learning. You give the children a chance to reflect on the game. Some children will share out to you stories that you would not wish that they would go through.
Continue. Before we do anything, we need to have a focus. Otherwise, if you don't know what you want, you end up achieving nothing.
You really see just the simple exercise that we're playing this morning, just to sort of get people warmed up, get people meeting each other, interacting. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's so much fun. It puts a smile on your face, and if it works for us, you can see it's going to work for the children.
Helping Hands partnered up with Right to Play, and the idea was that our funding would go to support 2,500 volunteers or volunteer coaches in the training, and that would in turn reach 185,000 children around the world.
We are struggling around with meeting our targets with the coaches. Of course, when we meet our targets with coaches, it automatically means that we also increase the number of children and youth that we reach out to. So when Rational Group comes like this to support us in this training, it means that it has also supported us to increase on the number of children and youth that we are reaching out in schools and communities.
we at home don't often realize how tough it is to get through a day here without getting sick, raped, or sad or hungry. Right to Play is helping with improving that step by step by step. So, and if you're away, if you're not here, I don't get confronted with it all the time, so it's easy to forget. When you're here, you realize how serious the situation is.
The people, the population here are those whose incomes are quite low. In a sense, these are slums, whereby even the food at home, to most of them, could be a big challenge. Children from the slum, normally they suffer from lack of necessary requirements. When to come to school, the necessary requirements like books and pens is not easy to come by.
Ale ale, ale ale, amushi mushi mushi, amushi mushi mushi, chiki chiki chiki, chiki chiki chimba. Oh iyo 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 iyo, oh iyo 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 iyo, yo iyo 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 iyo, yo iyo 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 iyo. Ale ale.
We have junior leaders that I've personally chosen to follow up, and they're now in secondary school from the time I joined Right to Play. And they're actually, even in their schools that they have joined, even where Right to Play is, they talk about Right to Play, and they talk about the programs we do. That way, the program is scaling even to districts where we're not. But I believe that if it were not for Right to Play, we would not have these children having esteem and the confidence and the zeal to move forward.
How I become a junior coach is because I am friendly, I talk to people, I associate, so that's why I made a lot of friends. The games that I have learned, they can help to educate my children in future.
When you are a junior coach, you can talk to many your pupils, the pupils which you are leading, then you cannot fear them, you can be confident.
Here we've played a game called Body Map. Now they are playing a game called Decision Time. And I think we are also going to play a game called Where Does Sexual Abuse Occur Within the Community.
They teach us very many things, that alcohol is not good. If you take alcohol, you get diseases, smoking. Yeah. It's very important because everyone grows and they should know about everything that happens.
I don't think any of us were quite prepared for what we might actually see when we came out here. Young children, in very apparent poverty. And I think that these games actually are a way for them to almost escape that as well, and it gives them important life lessons. It's not going to solve all the problems, but it's definitely a great starting point for giving these kids, key skills in their lives moving forward.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's actually made me really proud to be part of it. I was very behind it in the first place, but now having experienced some of the games and seeing how it all runs and works, it's just such an amazing cause, and it's I really want to help more, to be honest.
So the training was just unbelievable, and it's such a great program, and what they do is incredible.
Rational group have been extraordinary in their generosity, and the amount of commitment that they've made translates into masses and masses of coaching and fun and lessons and educational achievement.
It's a lot of different emotions, but in the end you just see the smiling faces, and it's just incredible.
There's very good teachers, very experienced people that are doing an amazing job, great job.
They love it. I mean, what I realize that kids from all over the world, they're all the same. You know, they're really just happy, enjoying it. You know, they're laughing, they're joking, even the silliest thing.
I seem to be getting a lot of attention, and yeah, I made a few friends, which is always nice.
Right to Play is doing work that parents would have to do for themselves, teaching these children. But we're doing it together with the community and the schools to make sure that we have children that will have a clear and bright future. Here in Uganda, with a rational group, we want to teach the children now, with our ball. Come on, I bounce my ball. Oh, 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 I bounce my ball.